That is amazing. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you've not tuned in before, welcome to STL Cars. My name's Sam, and in this video we've got another modification coming for you guys on the Audi S5. Now this is something that we've already got on the car, and it's just an extra addition to make the thing that we've already got on the car even better. But you'll see, well, you probably already know from the thumbnail and the title of the video, but you'll know exactly what we're going to be doing to the car. So first of all though, I'm in desperate need of a haircut, so I'm going to go get that done now. So we're going to do a bit of YouTube editing, and in 3, 2, 1, and just like that guys, we've got the fresh haircut. So we're going to get back on the road now, get home, and we'll get to fit in this part. So we'll see you back at.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion, yeah.
Just got home guys, we've just pulled back onto the drive, so I'm just going to run into the house now, grab the garage keys, and then I can get in there, get the tools that we need. We'll pop the bonnet and we'll get to fit in this carbon fibre intake. It shouldn't be hard at all because it's literally just a couple of Jubilee clips that we need to loosen off on the old intake tube, and then obviously put this in place and do these up on the new carbon fibre intake tube, which is going to go onto the already installed carbon fibre intake. So we'll check back in with you in 2 seconds.
Hello.
So we've got the garage open now, and we have got the carbon fibre intake tube from ECS Tuning. Obviously we've got the APR filter on there, but APR do a carbon fibre intake tube for the 3 litre V6 engines. However, it's like £290, which is a lot of money. So the ECS ones are actually only about £190. However, I was on Facebook Marketplace last night and saw this one, so I got it for pretty much half price, and it's in good condition. I'm going to give it a quick clean up, just so it's nice and clean for when we install it on the car, and then we'll get the socket set out. It's looking like probably like a 7mm, 8mm socket, something like that. And it's going to be a really simple install. It's just literally going to be undoing the old intake and then putting on the new one. So I'm going to give it a quick clean, and then we'll get to installing it on the car. So this install was really easy. So as you can see, all we had to do was undo the Jubilee clips and then undo the pipes that were connected to the original intake hose. Once we'd done that, it was really easy then to just wiggle off the original intake hose off the throttle body and off the air filter. And then when we've done that, it was really easy to just remove it out of the engine bay. And then it was just as simple as replacing it with the new carbon fibre intake pipe from ECS Tuning. So we slotted it into place there. We did the intake side first, and it was a case of just slotting it in place and then tightening up the Jubilee clips on the intake and on the throttle body. So after the Jubilee clips had been tightened up both on the intake and on the throttle body side, we then just had to reconnect up one of the little silicone pipes that was connected to the original intake hose, and that's what we're doing here. On the carbon fibre ECS Tuning one, there's a little extension that comes with it, which you can see there, that I'm struggling to do. But this was it was pretty simple. It was just a case of slotting it over the original hose and connecting it back up to the new intake. And then finally we just refit the engine cover, and that was the install complete. Guys, the new carbon fibre intake is fitted. That was actually really easy, like I said it would be. But so this is the old one, and essentially what's the point in actually doing this? What's the point in changing the intake? Well, first of all, it looks better because it's carbon fibre, so it matches the rest of the carbon fibre intake, and it also matches the rest of the carbon fibre on the car, which makes the engine bay look a little bit nicer as well. But in terms of actual performance, so we should see some louder supercharger noises now, because in this standard intake, the plastic one, essentially it's got sound deadening in there. So these little baffles here and this chamber thing here, it's all to do with reducing the sound of the supercharger. So now that we've removed that, it should actually give us more of a supercharger whine. So we'll go and try that out in a second to see if we can actually notice any difference. but also because of these baffles as well, it makes the airflow turbulent. So hopefully with the carbon fibre intake, because it's smooth on the inside, it should now actually give us a lot smoother air going into the throttle body, which hopefully will, I mean, I'm not going to see massive power gains, like, don't get me wrong, but it'll hopefully just be a little bit better for the engine with the smoother airflow going into the throttle body. So that's the main advantages of doing this kind of stage 2, if you would like to call it that, for the intake. It's just going to give better airflow and better aesthetics as well, and hopefully some more supercharger noise. So with that, we're going to jump in the car now, we're going to head out, and we're going to go see if we can actually make or hear a noticeable difference in the supercharger noise. So let's go.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about...
So guys, we're out in the car now, and I have turned the exhaust valves closed, so then we can hopefully try and hear if the supercharger is actually louder now that we've installed this stage 2 part of the intake. So what we're going to do, I'm going to drop it down into first. We're going to do first gear pull, and we're just going to see if we can hear any difference. I don't think we'll be able to feel a difference as in like power wise, but we're just going to hear if we can, or see if we can hear a difference in the supercharger whine now. So I think we should be able to. So let's just, we'll slow down and we will go first gear. Oh my god. Wow, that is such a noticeable difference. Oh my god, that's so good. Wow, yes, that is amazing. I did not expect it to make that much of a difference, but wow, that is actually so much louder. Like, I'm gonna open the exhaust up just so I can see what it's like with the exhaust open as well. Oh, that is amazing. That is so good, guys. Like, I genuinely didn't think you would be able to notice that much of a difference, but the supercharger is so much louder now, so much louder, and this is just like another step on the way to actually like making this thing big power, is this part of the intake. And man, I just can't believe how much of a difference it's made. I genuinely didn't think it would make that much of a difference in terms of the sound, but wow, it has. So there we have it, guys. We have got the intake complete. Now you can see from the latest video, which I tagged before, of the APR filter that we've got here. That was the stage 1, which essentially was just the carbon fibre heat shield and the filter, and this little secondary filter here. Now we always was going to get this intake tube, or the intake pipe, changed to a different one from the standard, but we've got a carbon fibre one now from ECS Tuning, as you can see here. So like I said a little bit earlier, we went for this one because we got it off Facebook at a really good price. I seem to buy a lot of stuff off Facebook, you'll see from some of the latest videos, but why not? Why pay full price for something when you can get it cheaper, when it's in such still good condition? So there you go, that's the carbon fibre intake all done now. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. We've got the intake all finished up now, both the stage 1 and stage 2 parts. Really easy to do, and has made a real noticeable difference in terms of the sound. Performance wise, I don't know yet, but it'll obviously make a big difference once we get it tuned. So if you did like the video, remember to go and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it, and make sure you hit that bell icon as well so you get notifications on all the latest videos. I'm going to wrap this one up now because it looks like it's going to rain and I don't want to get wet, so we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
So we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.